What is good, friends, and welcome back. All right, we're gonna start this show as something unexpected happened while I was preparing for the stream. I'm in San Francisco and we're gonna hunt bases.
What is
Something
good,
happened.
friends, and welcome
I saw
back.
a target
All
of
right, we're gonna
opportunity.
start this show
We
as
we
something
did a partial
unexpected
job,
happened
not a complete job, a
while I
partial
was
job.
preparing for the stream. I'm in San Francisco and we're gonna hunt bases. What is
Something
good,
happened.
friends, and welcome
I saw
back.
a target
All
of
right, we're gonna
opportunity.
start this show
We
as
we
something
did a partial
unexpected
job,
happened
not a complete job, a
while I
partial
was
job.
preparing for the stream.
The
I'm in San Francisco and we're gonna hunt bases. What is something
good,
happened
friends, and welcome
I saw
back.
a target
Let
of
me just
opportunity.
fix
Start this show
something right here.
we as
We
something
did a partial
unexpected
job.
happened.
There you go. All right. Yep. Now it's supposed to be fixed. I had the audio in double audio. Now you should only hear me and not my clone.
If the armored forces don't sign me up,
There you go.
I'll serve
So I
as
fixed
an
it.
officer for a few years.
If
Hearing out
you
the new recruits. Then I'll settle
can you
down
confirm me
and
it's
have a
fixed, you
family.
should be
I'll
as
run a
I
vineyard.
fixed it. All right, so what's going on, guys? Do you like the fireplace in the background? It's getting cold in Canada. It's 0 degree Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit for those who are in Imperial, meaning that I need my snow tires and I'm not ready yet, so I will install them on December 1st. Yeah, it's getting cold out there. It's getting cold in Canada. I wish I would live in Florida. This is not possible. Maybe when I retire. Until then, I have to suffer in cold. Yes, Brian, if I pronounce your name correctly, we wish we wanted a victory, but sometime when you want something and when you can have something, two different things, no big deal. The conquest is lost, but there will be another conquest and another Paramount Cup, hopefully many more, and maybe one day, you don't know, we may play in the same Paramount final. All right. So what do we have here? We have my friend Neo. He parked his base just on the edge of 22 land. Yeah. So in New Hampshire, close to the ocean, it must be hella cold. And today I'm gonna try to do both things at once. I'm gonna try to talk about this cool event we have. It's almost the end of the event, but it's not too late if you guys um, want to take part of this event, meaning that, hold on, ne jamais traduire. Okay, I have this translation going on. So what I wanted to say is we have a cool event going on right now during Christmas or holiday, and this is a good opportunity for you to get a unit skin and and something more, and it's free to play friendly. It's not always the case with those events. It's more of a spender thing, but this particular event, why I want to talk about it is because, like I said, it's free to play friendly. You can, if you can do bunkers, if you do have energy to make those bunkers, to do those bunkers, you can collect that unit skin. And when I say a little bit more than this unit skin, stay tuned, friends. You'll see what I'm talking about. Quick question. You guys noticed that Lilith removed RT pop-up couple? Yes, I did. Yep. So Jennifer, that's a good observation. I talk a little bit about this maybe in one of my stream or one of my video. I was very disappointed that Lilith removed that feature. That artillery pop-up feature was one of the very few defense mechanism for the skill player. Now you can still do this, but only the officer skill will fire, not the unit uh, attack, but the officer skill. So it's less effective, and I hope that Lilith will put this back in. They will kind of fix it. Like I said, defending or base defense was kind of a skill reserved for the skillful player, right? If you knew what you were doing and you knew how to count in your head up to 2 seconds or 4 seconds or 8 seconds, you could achieve something. You could actually be part of this base defense rather than just counting on technology and unit and money. Skill was involved in this game until they removed that, right? So it kind of sucks if you're asking me. It is what it is. So yeah. So I'm gonna talk about this event, and I'm gonna try to bust some. Oh, there was a base there, and that base vanished just like this. I wonder why. So we're gonna move, and now I'm set up to do some base to base. So we'll see how it goes. If we will get ambushed, and I'll try to talk about the subject, the topic that I want to talk as the this event going on right now, the shopping sign in and such.
What's up? Move it.
I'm gonna park my base right there. Not, you know what? I'm gonna park it right there. Just make sure that if somebody ambush me, then he's not too close from my base. I'm gonna roll my artillery, and this poor guy here, Nijutsu, we're gonna take care of this guy. I made a complete video how to base, but this video is now garbage as this feature has been removed. So, I mean, the game evolves so quick. It doesn't seem like it, but it does change quite a bit. Not always for the best. Yep, definitely sucks. No, it was not. Well, Lilith, that's the funny thing. Well, when the game is broken, for Lilith, it's doing fine, and when the game is right, Lilith finds it's broken. So go figure. Oh, will this helicopter survive? Now my tank is eating it. The boom. The bam. Just like. So we're gonna retrain. So while I'm training, and hopefully if Neo is gonna listen. All right, so the event I want to talk about is this one right there. First of all, the first part of this event is the shopping sign in, where all you have to do is to sign daily, and every day you collect one item, one merchandise, maybe one goodie, and on the fifth day it's this resource pack. And if you connect every day until the very last day, day 7, you collect this smart shopper picture frame. Not a big deal. I mean, picture frames, you if you've been playing this game for a long time, you are collecting a crap load of them. But hold on, this is not over. The second part of this, whoa, the second, I have the wrong skin right there. So first of all, let me fix that. Let me fix that for real. I will pick this lovely skin right there. And now let's... so there's the shopping festival. The shopping festival is... This is where... Or this is what I want to talk about. Now, it's free to play friendly. You don't have to buy anything if you do enough bunkers and Raven Troop. You can collect, you can claim enough tickets. But I do spend for it is very affordable. And one good reason for that is when you go back and you go to the shopping emporium, when you have enough tickets, 500, what are those? Receipt and 50 membership card, you can collect this unit skin. All right. And why this unit skin is important? It's part of a skin set right there. This skin set right here, if you collect both of those skins, frame, whatever you call them, you get a HP, global HP of 1%. So it's worth it. And plus, this skin is hella cool. When you have the regular unit, the legacy unit, you get this. This doesn't change, but when it's the modern unit, you get this super cool. Oh, I don't have it. I need to modernize. But you have this exclusive skin. It looks much better. That the modern unit, it doesn't look like the regular Katusha. It's a different unit. So yeah, it's only 3% versus the 5%. But if you do not have any art, any BM skin, it's worth it, and it's very easy to claim, friends. So just by doing bunkers, or if you're a moderate or light spender, you can definitely collect those two items to complete the skin set. All right. So Neo is not wasting any time. Another feature that is not pissing me off, but I'm kind of disappointed, is now there's a cooldown when you disassemble your base, when you relocate, when you disassemble your base. You have to wait, I think, 2 seconds. It's a base is hidden, please stand by, or something like that. This is kind of ridiculous, but anyways, it is what it is. I'm gonna park my base just not too close from this border. So guys, when you siege base like that, yeah, Neo is not patient. I'm not patient, but he is less patient than me. So when you park your base just like this, keep in mind, friends, that you are in enemy territory. You can get ambushed really quick, really fast. So be mindful of that. Be ready to get ambushed. It's part of the game. When you're causing trouble like this, the enemy will get notified, and they will wait for you and ambush you unless they are sleeping and they are not paying attention. I'm gonna send my trucks right there.
Glorious steel, tempered to perfection. This is for.
Maybe bring. So Neo can afford to park near the border as he got a super strong base. My base is not as strong as is, so I need to play it smart. Oops. Good.
No doubt.
We're gonna activate.
You are mine.
This is not
I hear it.
far.
You're a grand old flag. Don't disturb me. Give your lives for the great
Bring this
empire.
unit right here, so it's okay. I'm in range.
Do you want
Awesome.
the blues?
Start this show. Oh, maybe too soon. Okay, we got this. Shimoro. Oh, another one? Maybe. No. Where's he going? Where are you going, bro? There's nothing there. Is this a case of invisible base? No.
On your order.
I will get on the Vora account and come pay you a cost. Bring it, super. Neo, what are you doing? Bring it, my friend. So I'm gonna use a buff because I have many. And I heard that in San Francisco now there's no treaties between everyone. AV can attack 14, 14 can attack Mass, Mass can attack sorry,
Commander, our
22, and
galaxy
so
is in
on and
danger.
so forth. So will they do it?
It was awesome. I play.
Yeah, howitzer are strong. If you have those blue howitzer,
I am
man, oh
led
man, they are effing strong. I mean, I got some strong howitzer, but I'm nowhere near those whales that got those shining blue howitzers. Um, you're talking like at least 40% more firepower and
I am ready.
damage resist or HP just with only a few tech. Imagine when you have the whole tree, sorry, finish. Quite a monster. And it's deceiving because some whales they don't
I am
have the
ready.
shining blue units, but they almost have
I am
this
ready.
tech tree completed. So there you go. This is the so they almost
Me.
have everything complete, but it doesn't show up because they're only missing one or two tech, and it can be quite deceiving as all this technology doesn't
I see
appear
something.
on the unit power. So when you click and you see 33.3, you may think, oh well, this unit is as strong as mine, but it's really not. It's much more stronger, so it's quite deceiving. You need to pay attention to that small detail that makes a huge difference. All right. So we're gonna keep advancing, and while we do, so I want to follow through with what I'm talking about, and then you have when you purchase this pack, the no, I'm lost. This one, this shopping special, you obtain some giveaway, so you can give something to someone that you love. So let's say Professor K, lovely guy. I'm gonna give him VIP. No, not VIP. He's probably max on this. I'm gonna give him some. Um, what are those called? Oh, a recharge pack of goodies for him because I'm a sweet guy and he's a cool guy. I'm gonna position my troops just like this. Whoa, hold on, like this, like that, and like so.
Working on it.
Maybe not. Or we're still moving.
Don't push me.
Is he saying something? Ah, AV. Yeah. AV are cleaning 22. Oh, yeah. Look at this. So where are we? Oh, we're right there. So AV is cleaning 22. Shouldn't be too hard. They have a massive group going on. And if we come too close, we will get cleanup as well. We have a nice group going on. So we're going to start this base. And we have barcode initiating the siege. We will probably lose nothing. There you go. Just like that. Okay, we're gonna go and hit this guy. So I'm gonna park right there, not too close from the border,
On your
like
order.
so. And I will
Move it. This
approach our target. Put a creep on this target, and hopefully we won't get caught in the crossfire, that lethal crossfire of AV. Remember, even 22, they have pretty much all the buffs. AV 22, 14, and
Commander,
19, they have
our
all the
galaxy
buffs.
is in
We
danger.
basically have nothing. So it's a little bit challenging for us as we are on the low scale in terms of power or buff.
No doubt.
Let me use a rapid training buff like so, so I can train in a timely fashion. Use my jet. Where are the other guys? Denke, right here. So just want to take a look, a sneak peek, or do a spot check, making sure that we are far away from the danger. Is Neo following me?
On your order.
Is not. Is he talking to me? No.
We have a mission
Whoop.
to undertake.
I am an artilleryman, not a ranger.
Confirmed.
Call!
Roger. I will fight dishonor.
I got tank done. Yeah, Fubar. You got tank done. So you're talking about advanced tech,
We have a mission to
Fubar.
undertake.
I don't like to sit in the open right there without my face protection. This guy, 280 million power, is missing one shooter. Got a heli, BM, artillery. Okay, not too bad. We can do that. All right. Yeah, advanced research wasn't too bad for me. Except airplane. Airplane advanced research take forever, and wait until you hit modern research. Level 10, I can't see because of the heart thing. Yeah, level 10. Okay, so Neo's coming.
Don't push me.
So when I play on a computer, I have two groups. One group of my howitzer and another group with my main battle tank. That way, I can like so control both of these squads
Searching.
effectively without fumbling
I hear it.
and messing around. Hey, time space, what's up? What's good, my friend? Time space, it's part of one of our project right there. This is my second plan. If I don't join 21, I will most likely do it. But between you and me, invading a server sounds amazing.
Awesome.
I mean, it reminds me of the good old time
Am
when I
working on
first
it.
started playing Warpath, invading and defending cities. That was truly the golden age, the best time of Warpath. It's so sad that this is long gone now, as once you finish and complete more one or many more city level 3, then all you do is you enter that spiral of conquest after conquest, and it never ends, and it gets boring.
We express ourselves.
We don't know yet. Most likely 21. We'll see. Most likely it's not done yet, but it's that's the main plan. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, and also with those what's gonna happen with the glorious server. So 21 will be hit by the glorious server status. So does S30, I'm pretty sure. And by default, if 21 gets glorious, then 22 will be glorious as well, as they are part of the same cluster. Yeah, no save zone. Exactly.
Fire, son.
Let's let it rip. Come on, Neo. I need your artillery. Thank you. A little bit out of sync. But that's okay. I got a strong officer on my main battle tank. The ping. The boom. And the bam.
I am ready.
training again.
It was awesome.
Oh yeah, we had so many when I started playing in Warpath server 8. We had so many wars. It would never end.
Ready for
And
battle.
oh, look at that! We got this guy right here.
Searching. I hear it. Roger.
So this is unexpected. So oh, look at this artillery. Neo got some pretty stout artillery. So let's see.
Searching.
Oh, yeah, that is not gonna last, friends. Neo's artillery is pretty hard. And now his base is empty.
Don't push me.
His base is empty. What do we have here? Surprise, surprise. It's Christmas early. I'm fully trained, so that is good. And he's not. We're gonna close in on this guy. No, you're not. Not with this. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No chance. I'm gonna lower my mic a little bit.
Jim, working on it.
I'm gonna auto attack with my artillery this way. If he tries something funny, it's not gonna work.
Fire.
Oh yeah.
Rock and roll.
No, it's not gonna work. Oh, he moved. But that's fine.
It's getting worse.
I'm trying right now.
It was awesome.
There. Ding. There you go. Oh damn. Yeah, I lost a few units, but we got the job done. So that's what happened when you don't look around. He got caught in not really an ambush, but we were near him and he didn't see us. He thought that when he's inside his claim land, he's safe. But when you are in a conquest, you're never safe. Okay? There's 8 alliances of 255 players. That's more than 2,000 players that can potentially look at you and spy on you and observe you. So you need to be mindful of that.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
Yeah, RT got hit, but he's still dead. Yeah, I could have moved my artillery when he tried to reassign the aggro, but while I'm doing so, while I'm talking to you and focusing on the game, it's really hard to do both at the same time. That's fine. I have still 10,000 reserves, so I can spare a few. Doesn't matter. The opportunity was there, and it was a good game.
I hear it.
We both did mistakes. It wasn't a clean burn, but also this Denke guy, he wasn't careful. He didn't look around when he sent his troop exploring, let's say. I was wondering, since Hell are so Ellies so popular, is there any way to make MB just no? Well, I mean, Jennifer, you can still have MBT, all right? but you have to be aware that that MBT is not competitive against
Commander,
helicopter.
our garrison will
Okay, as
defend us.
long as you put this in your head, you cannot counter an LE with an MBT unless your MBT is a 9.2 max unit and that helicopter is a 9.2 low tier. You may stand a chance, but in any other cases, you will just lose a lot of troops for nothing. So the best way to do that is either make yourself a heli or look for a light tank. Light tank eats heli for breakfast any time of the day, twice on Sunday. Okay, and with a light tank, you'll make a ton of kills. It's a fast unit. It just destroy helis. But you have to keep in mind that a L tank is not a unit that you can use to pile drive in army group. You have to pick your target correctly. You have to attack reserves. You have to do some guerrilla warfare. The way you play with the light tank is different than the way you play with the heli. Okay, you just need to be a little bit smart about the way you attack. Okay, that's the best advice I can give you. I do have a light tank since a few days now, and I enjoy this light tank. I mean, when the enemy is spread out, this is where this unit shines.
On your order.
And light tank, they annihilate artillery. Any artillery, howitzer, anti-tank gun, or BM, the light tank is beautiful for this if you know how to play it, because you can play with the officer skill as well. You can charge the officer skill of the light tank with an airplane, and when the skill reach almost the top of the gauge, you release that attack on any artillery, and you can basically one shot it. But you need a unit to counter the MBT, and it's the helicopter. And what countered the helicopter? The light tank. So at this point in Warpath, there's not a jack of all trade unit, meaning that one unit cannot do it all like it used to be back in the days. The
Commander,
medium
our
tank could.
garrison will
Whoa!
defend us.
What do we have here? Okay, super. There you go.
You can't hide. Searching. Let's take it in. Roger.
So yeah, back in the
Our
days,
garrison
the
will
medium
defend us.
tank was the jack of all trade. It could do pretty much everything. I could tank with the medium tank. I could hit heavy tank. I could hit the super heavy tank. It was truly
It was
the
awesome.
the unit to have until the modern units arrived and everybody realized that the helicopter was destroying the medium and the MBT. So this is where we are right now. I hope they buff the super heavy. I hope they buff the super heavy, as I think it's a little bit on the weak side.
I am ready.
So Neo's gonna do. Oh, what do we have here? This mine is almost ripe. Oh, follow you home. Where is your home? Or send me in-game coordinate. Your home, I guess it's there.
Oh, I am ready.
Are you guys hitting AVE or not? I'm trying to look for you. I don't see you. Isn't this guy hold on. I recognize someone. This guy, he's from server
I am
7.
ready.
pretty sure. No, maybe it was on 7, and before that he was on server 3, I believe. Is that possible? This Aaron guy. You guys remember times when Hunter Barbecue played? Yes, I do. Not sure if he plays now, just one SH and 4 Liberty Howitzer. Yeah, I remember. Before he was using one SH, he was using a medium tank. Yep. And then I think he switched from a medium to a SH. And I remember he had 4 artilleries. He was a very good player. So that player was from server 2. And the last time I saw him playing, I was in server 8. We played against server 2, against UN from server 14. Who else? WTF, I think, from server 16. And we're also playing with HBR. And I don't remember the other alliances. But yeah, he was playing. I played against him. Actually, I made a video playing against him and doing base to base, an older video. So it's in my database if you want to look into it. So that's the last time I saw him playing there. And I think that something also happened with his videos. I think that Lilith asked him to stop making content. I don't know what the reason. I think he said bad things about Lilith. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this. And I think that it was the beginning of the end for him, I think. But yeah, he was definitely the OG pioneer. Yeah, Fubar, definitely. You hit it on the nail. I liked him. I like his content because he was about how to play, how to be good, how to develop your technique, how to burn bases. He had all the cool tricks. He was truly a legitimate player, a good player, a trooper, a master. So where's that mine again? Is it ready? Is it ready to harvest? I'm waiting for it. I think he changed game. He started playing other games. Anyways, a very cool guy. And I think he was sharing his account with another player that was in server 8 that I think still play today, but I'm not sure. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, I like those kind of players that knows and understand the game, right? So his content was very interesting. Yep. Yeah, well said, Fubar. I'm gonna collect. Don't get mad at me because I'm waiting for this collection truck to get smoked. I do love hitting trucks. It's one of my favorite activity, and I do that because it's satisfying, and I know it makes other players react. They don't like it. I don't care about my trucks. I mean, I do care about my trucks, but I don't care when if I forget one or I'm negligent and somebody smoke it.
Your troops are ready.
It doesn't make me any effect. I don't rage quit because I lost.
I'm ready.
This will be soon ready, and then we're gonna do some ordnance wheel. I'm gonna prepare a video for you, friends. I played the ordnance wheel since a month now. More than that, 3 months now. I'm gonna compile all my experience to show you if the ordnance wheel is worth it as an event. Only if you spend, if you turn or you spin the wheel with gold. No purchase. I don't think that it's worth purchasing spins in the ordnance wheel, but playing with gold is good. It's one of those events where you can buy or you can claim some refined components by spending gold. The other way is, of course, buying in VIP, but not everyone. Well, I mean, a VIP you reach your limit quite fast. You can only purchase is a certain amount, and the other way to purchase refined components with gold is with the ordnance wheel. So we're gonna spin that wheel shortly as soon as this truck goes bye bye. It should be ready now. Ah, there you go. Oh, it's an S21 too. Ah, doesn't. Triple G was also a YouTuber that I followed, and I was a member, not a member, but I was a follower, a subscriber. I like his content as well. Different content than Hunter Barbecue for sure,
Working on
Our
it.
but
garrison will
I
be
like
sent
him a lot as well. Super cool guy. I talked to him maybe a few months ago. He got fed up of Warpath, and then he started making content for Diablo, and he soon got fed up as well of Diablo because it was a highly spender game, and I don't think he's a fan of that. That's my opinion, of course. It's my theory. Let me do this real quick. Oh, song. Like those. Energy and drink token. This is done. So just want to do this real quick. Bear with me, friends. What do you buy in the black market? I only purchase coupons when they are heavily discounted. It's 50% off. Besides that, I purchase ammo. No, not this, this, and that. Awesome. Put my free stuff. So this is complete. I'm a. Oh, okay. I'll be back. Super. I'm a base to base guy, Jennifer. I always was a base to base guy, and this action, I miss this action. Oh, you're right there. So, what do you want, Avora? Do you want to do some base to base? Is that what you want? We're gonna do some base to base, right? It's gonna be interesting. Your base is smaller than mine, weaker than mine, but with all the buffs you have, so that's gonna make it interesting.
On your order.
I mean, I love some field fighting as well, but base to base, that's what made me love Warpath. Back in the days, there was no army groups, there was no peace treaties, there was no there was nothing. We had nothing. Okay, no air force, no crazy stupid officer, no base skin, no unit skin. We didn't have much. So when we want to burn a base, we had to organize. We needed a lot of activity as we couldn't rely on army groups. Then army groups became available, but at the beginning it was only 10 units, right? So back in the days, everything was just more difficult. Everything was just difficult. Yep. And back in the days, do you remember those whales, those strong base to base guy? The typical setup for a base to base guy was one super heavy, two artilleries, and two anti tank guns for defense. That was the OG setup for base to base. And I was doing base to base with one medium and three artilleries. It was doing fine because my medium, it was heavily modified. I mean, I had everything on this thing.
I am working on it.
Don't mutilate me. Avora is a good player, though. He knows how to base this guy. He's a smart player. So let's see if you're as smart as this guy. One SH3 RT, yep. One SH3 RT. That was definitely that worked also. Yeah, back then the SH was crazy strong. I mean, just before update 2.0 got released, you had one SH and two howitzer. If you had Antonina and Eruptor on that howitzer, you would freaking destroy everyone. Back then, the howitzer was so strong and the super heavy was OP. It was crazy. And then Lilith nerfed the SH and nerfed the artillery, and that made a lot of people quit the game. I know a lot of players that they were devastated by how hard those units got nerfed. Free for all in the middle. Let's see. You guys are really doing free for all. Last time I looked, was no free. Oh yeah, I think they're yeah. You guys started. Yeah, right. By the time I make it, where nowhere. There's no room for me. There was a okay. So Mass took the town hall. That's why they built as they left a spot. So we're gonna look. We're gonna look after I'm done, or after Super burns me. It looks like AV is mobilized. Oh, there you are, Ghost. Hello. Close in on this guy. You still there? Super. Okay.
On your order.
One trick, I click right here, I unselect my truck, and this way I can control all my units without my base. I don't remember which server that guy played at, but there was one well with 4 ATG in base, just unkillable, sitting duck. Yep, it's all defense. Yeah, I saw something similar back in the days. The guy just had artillery or a mix of artillery and anti-tank gun. Can I send this guy something? I'm gonna send you a box of this, and I will send this guy that. Oh, this guy requests something. I'm gonna send him something as well, and this guy. There you go. All right, Super. I'm coming. Oh, I think I got a bet correct. Let me look at my record. Claim all, report, blah blah blah, aligns. Bet correct. Ooh, look at this. Congratulations on voting on the winning side, in which alliance will eliminate the most enemy reserves from October 20th to November 13th. Here is your prize, 39,000 coupons. Ching! Thank you.
As I said, shells.
I'm confirmed.
Commander, our
Thank
garrison will defend
you.
us.
I will be able to purchase some merch.
Commander, our Our garrison will defend us.
Yes. So when I do base to base, the first thing is when you're not under stress, you look inside the base. What do you see? So I see an anti-tank gun, not a strong one, an okay one. I see artillery, so this may be a skin. Not sure what grade is this. This as well, another artillery. So I have two artilleries, one anti-tank gun, one helicopter that looks like it's a max unit, and one low tier light tank. So this will definitely make my MBT melt. So I need to be aware of that. As for the rest, I don't see any big threat. So one of these artillery is, I'm sure it's pretty stout. So he got 337 million power. Is that all-time power? No, he's at 280 million power. So this guy is buffed. He got the 40% expansion. So this is how you prepare when you do base to base. You take your time and you look inside the base so you don't get surprised. All right, so you have all the time to observe and analyze and examine your opponent. So I'm ready. Okay, so super, you good? So you start or I start? Yeah, Jennifer, sorry you lost all your bets on G27. For my defense, I didn't tell anyone to bet for us.
Move it. This is for.
I'm going to start with the old classic way and have a feel for his base.
Commander,
I get
our
closer?
garrison
So
will
now my
defend us.
RT is charged. Thank you.
Let's rock and roll.
I can try to counter.
Let's rock and roll.
I will try to destroy his helicopter.
Our
Yeah,
garrison will
quick.
defend us.
All right.
It was awesome.
Oh, I think I should assign a
Commander,
troop,
our
a officer
garrison
to
will
this
defend
unit.
us.
So okay, so what happened is I start the siege. I start the siege, and his helicopter tried to counter one of my artillery, the weakest one, I believe. No, the strongest one.
Blues?
Now he doesn't have any unit to counter my MBT, so I should be in good shape. All right. So as soon as I saw his helicopter pop out, I immediately target his artillery. So my artillery was in the cycle, in the firing cycle, meaning that it was a matter of 2 seconds to engage this helicopter when it's pre-charged or in the firing cycle. So now my MBT is fully trained. My artillery is not fully trained. Do I have to wait to be more effective, or I let it rip? It's up to you. If you don't have enough units, then you keep losing and losing and losing. So you need to be aware of that.
Go.
Do you have something to charge? No, doesn't matter.
Ready to cover me.
Please smash. Oh, you got me on the officer skill. That was well done. I'm losing. Yeah, he got me. So I garrisoned in time, but it was too late still.
Commander, our garrison will
He's a
defend
turtle.
us.
1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody. Turtle war. I declare a turtle war. This point. Now what I'm gonna do is now you have to be careful. Okay, so this base is active. So if I try to
I hear it.
do like this, leave my units outside. Ooh,
Commander,
I'm lucky
our
I didn't get
garrison will
aggro.
defend us.
Just to show you that when you leave your units outside, the aggro can catch you.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
Devant la caméra? Okay. My daughter is just in the corner. We're gonna see her rat face.
Hey,
Il
it's not.
y a un délai, c'est pour ça que- C'est parce qu'il y a un délai. Quand tu fais un bye-bye, on le voit 30 secondes plus tard. OK? Bon, bonne nuit. Mhm. Pour le décor. She doesn't speak Vietnamese. I think she know a few words. Her mom is Vietnamese. Her mom should teach my daughter more Vietnamese. I can I cannot teach her Vietnamese. I'm just I can barely do English. So yeah, mini mag. This is 44 and she's a 22 long rifle. All right, so now my units are almost not quite. I'm gonna speed this up for you. I will select the advanced training so we don't fall asleep. Yeah, good luck with that. Like Vietnamese, it's not like Spanish or French. It's a monosyllabic language. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's completely different.
Don't push me.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
So now I'm gonna charge
Give your lives
my
for the
artillery
great empire.
like so. I'm gonna bring a unit close by. When I do this, no, you're not.
Commander, our garrison will
You
defend us.
are mine.
Where is my car? Home.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
No doubt.
I hate autumn.
Confirmed.
Okay, so now my artillery is pre-charged.
Garrison will
They done? Pack and move.
Commander,
Where is
So
my car?
when I'm gonna start the siege, the trick is to save on the 4 seconds. When the artillery starts firing the first time, it needs 4 seconds to fire. You're aware of that, right? When it's pre-charged, it will instantly fire when you press the command. So this way you save the 4-second reload. So it starts firing right away and then it reloads every 2 seconds. So there's a time, you save time basically. Elle parle français du... Ben oui, c'est sûr. Ma fille parle très bien français, mais elle est très bonne en anglais aussi.
Searching. Roger. Ready to fire.
Ready for battle.
Commander,
I need
your
help.
troops are
I am
ready.
ready. Searching.
Yeah, we're in Canada and in Quebec, one of the provinces in Canada, the main language is French.
Roger.
You can still manage in English, but in Quebec we mostly speak French. I'm gonna start the siege now.
Fire. Soldier.
So my artillery will fire right away.
Let's rock and roll.
Ooh, did I get him? No, I didn't.
Commander, our garrison will defend us. Commander,
I'm gonna spare him.
garrison will defend us.
Do you feel
Commander,
sad
our
when
garrison will
domination
defend us.
era of G27 is end? No, I don't feel sad.
Commander,
Working on
our
it.
garrison
I mean, it sucks that we lost, right? But I don't feel sad as every month a new alliance is born and
Commander,
one alliance
our
die.
garrison will
It's a
defend us.
cycle. It happens to be. Well, maybe I'm speaking too soon. Right. G27 is not dead. We're gonna rebuild the alliance, but right now, I mean, no alliance is as strong as AV. Maybe one day a new alliance will build and challenge AV, but right now it's not gonna be G27 as we
Commander,
are in a
our
glorious server.
garrison
And
will
when
defend
AV
us.
will be in a glorious server, they will have less new players, so it will be a little bit harder for them to keep their power. So they better maintain their players. If they lose one, they cannot replace one. So you have to be careful of that. But I mean, in any game, naturally or organically, you lose players every month. Some players just decide to quit. Some are tired. Some they just maybe play another game. Whatever the case may be, it's a cycle.
Commander,
So right now,
our
AV
garrison
is
will defend
definitely
us.
the most dominating alliance until a new one is formed. And I hope a new one will be formed, because when you're a dominating alliance and you're not getting challenged, then the game starts getting boring, right? And nobody wants that. I would batter super.
I am searching.
Yeah, too bad I don't have my light.
Heading home. I am ready to bomb. I am ready. Roger.
So he's gonna try to pre-charge. Oh, I think he got a super. Do you have a steel fighter on your lighting? Looks like so. Yeah, your base is aggroing. Is getting aggroed by the raven.
Let's rock and roll.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
Your artillery didn't do any damage.
Let's rock and roll.
His artillery is pre-charged, so if I come near him,
I hear it.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
ooh,
Ready to cover them.
yeah, his lighting got the steel fighter. That's why the lighting aggro is attacking.
Commander,
Hey Ivan, what's
our
up? I
garrison will defend us.
still think AV would lose against G27 and a one-on-one with full activity. Maybe, I don't know. They're really strong. I mean, they have some. They have a lot of good players. Well, good players, strong players. Some of them are good too. But right now, they are stacked with well. Like a dummy, I'm just watching this guy spawning Raven
Ready to bomb.
when I can just destroy this bunker.
You are mine.
I mean, the thing.
Heading home. Heading.
What killed us? Not killed us. What made this conquest difficult for us is, and this is the case with any alliance, but it was definitely a problem in G27. So you have some wells. In any alliance, you have some wells. The key to victory is activity and army groups. When you have a lot of army groups going on, and those whales send you their powerful units to your group, it makes a world of difference. I mean, when you're in charge of an army group with a few of those glowing blue units, busting bases, it's so easier, it's so quicker. I mean, the difference is clear. Now, what happened is those whales, most of the time, they have not a mind of their own, but they like to play their game, and they will rarely send you your units. This is not the case with Avenger. Avenger, I've seen a lot of those wolf guys sending those troops to the army groups, and that effect is devastating. We didn't do that. That's too bad. That's what I said to the R4. We need those powerful units. Otherwise, it's very difficult for us to break those hard bases, as we have good troops, but those best troops are not being used. They stay inside those wells base, and so those wells base, they think a lot of their kill ratio. They want to do good in the fighting machine. I understand that, makes sense. But if you don't send those powerful units with those army groups, you're not really playing for the team. So that's, we suffered a lot from this, my opinion.
Give your lives.
Let's rock and roll.
Fire, soldier.
Let's rock and roll.
Commander, our garrison will disband.
Barely. Can I blow your base with a bomber?
Commander,
I'm sure I can.
our garrison will disband.
Well, I mean, even they play their game, right? When you are in a conquest, the stronger help the weaker. It's always the case, and we would have done the same being mass, right? So I don't blame them for that. That's the way it is, and that's how you're supposed to play. That's how you build teamwork.
One kilometer. All of you.
Commander, our garrison will disband.
This is war.
Let's rock and
Give your lives for the great empire.
There you go.
Commander,
So overall,
our
they
garrison will
mass
disband.
14, mass and 22. They played a great game. They worked together. They built
Our
efficient.
garrison will disband.
Efficiently. The way they build the city was effective. By what do I mean by that is they had a lot of area where they could support each other, which is a smart way to build. We were not smart build wise. We didn't do the proper thing, I believe. We could have built more smarter. Maybe I say this really bad in English. I'm trying my best here, but what I wanted to say is we were not prepared for a hard conquest. We arrived there and we underestimated the enemy. We were too relaxed. We look, even the first week, okay? So that's the frustrating part of this conquest is the first week was no comeback, right? We saved zone 22 and we were waiting until the fort opened. During that period, we had all the time to do bunkers and support you guys that bet on us for the Raven event. Nobody did bunkers, okay? So we sucked at fighting, we sucked at farming, we just did horrible all across the board. And I include myself in this. Just I'm a team player. I'm not gonna blame anyone for that. We as a team did not play good. So we're gonna fix this, and we'll do better next time. That's it. There's no excuse. You can only learn from your mistake. Doing mistake is part of the learning curve. Is part of the learning experience. As long as you correct those mistakes. So we didn't have good activity. We didn't build good. We took too many risks. We didn't take this conquest seriously, and so on and so forth. So that's what happened. Anyways. I'm just I'm not gonna say excuse that if we would have done this or if we would have done that. We just didn't do it, but we can do better.
As an officer for a few years.
So what's happening here? Is our friend Ghost still in this
And have a family.
this game? So we got 14, and this is, I believe, okay. So AV is cleaning 14, ladies and gentlemen. So in my opinion, I think that AV can destroy 14 and mass together. That's how I think AV is their ability. Merge won't be happening. Both alliances have a lot of active players, not enough space. Every active players. We're gonna look at this. We're gonna see a few AV in action. They do have a lot of troops. But I think that in 14 got caught by surprise and they will probably try to bounce back or organize a counter. So this is a power also. So we have some powerful players here. That's going to be interesting. Well, even as long as is R5, I don't think I'm gonna stick around in G27. Maybe S27, I don't know, but certainly not G27. And it's nothing bad to say about Napo. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he's a wonderful guy, but I don't think he should be leading the alliance anymore. He doesn't have time for that. He doesn't even have time to play. So as a leader, I don't know if you've ever been a leader before or if you were or are a R4. Those titles or those that kind of duty is very demanding. And that's why in a lot of alliance, they have a rotation of R5. So we have one R5, so let's say during the day, and during the night, it's another R5 that takes over. Why is that? Is to make sure that you always have a R5 on duty. So if you need to delete the central command, if you need to build a central command, or maybe not build, but if you have to delete village or do some important stuff in a timely fashion, you need to have a R5 on duty. If he's only online 2 hours per day and the second in command shares the same time zone, then you're kind of fucked. Sorry for my language. But it doesn't work. So did that panels guy jump to kill reserves? But there's no reserves to kill. So yeah, that orange guy is plain are getting destroyed, but he doesn't have a super strong base. It's all right, but not on the same level as this wolf guy. This wolf guy got some max unit going on. So we have Dr. X here that got some good artillery. Now AV is backtracking, just making sure this base will not do damage. And right now they do have some good artilleries, but I don't think they have. Did he start the siege already? No. So right now, maybe those artillery, when they close in, they will have something. Oh, Espo just jumped. I didn't see it this guy. So 2 good bases, but this guy here doesn't have a lot of HP. So, okay, both guys are now buffed. This isn't good. This is alright. Yeah. I was Jennifer. I wasn't surprised for myself. I think that I don't want to speak for them, but yes, we did play it against them, but they were no opposition as the difference in power was too great. They have like this Mao guy is quite strong. He's a legitimate whale. Also, now the counter is organizing in 14. I'm gonna try to frame everything. So what I was about. Okay, so now the siege starts. So sorry, Jennifer. I'm gonna answer your question or comment about your. He left. Who leaves during a firefight? Okay. So Jennifer, what I'm saying is, Warrior S40, they have at least 2 very strong players, maybe more, maybe 3. Last time I checked, there's this Mo guy and this Tan Dat. guy who is a little bit more powerful than me. And I understand this decision to stay in the alliance. Maybe at this time they rather build up the alliance rather than leaving the alliance just to compete in the cup. Maybe they're not ready yet, and I think it's a good move from their part to keep the alliance alive. Maybe they needed those players to stay competitive, and just joining the cup at this moment was not the right timing for them. So I respect their decision. I would have done the same thing. So now 14 is jumping, but I predict this. All those jumps not going to do anything. So this base is active now. Watch out, guys. When Espo is active. Okay, this guy just died. I don't know who it was. Yeah, many players are jumping. Let me try to frame everyone here. We got another port. I don't understand why you jump and then you port. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, Mao is a really strong guy. Yeah, definitely. He's no weak. Timber. I give this guy 10 seconds. Another jumper. About 10 seconds. I'm not talking, I'm trying to see what's going on. So this dino guy will be the next victim. He got a good base. Yeah. Very strong infantry. Whew. So that's why you need infantry. Well, Fubar, everybody is the average Joe of somebody, right? You may think I have a good base, and thank you if you do think I have a good base, but I'm no match versus those whales. Doesn't matter how much money you spend, there will always be somebody stronger than you. That's the reality of this game. But it's very satisfying when you can stand your ground against a stronger base because you know how to play. This guy did a terrible mistake. He jumped, and I don't think all his troop was inside his base. He did last time, but that was not his best jump. Thanks for the compliment, Super. Yeah, Jennifer, that's what I said earlier. So those whales, the best way they can support their team is by sending either be the spearhead of the attack or send their troops to army groups. That's the best way you can support your alliance. If you have 10 whales in your alliance and those 10 whales, they do their own thing, they base themselves far away from the action just to have the most skill for themselves, they're not playing for the team. They're not helping. Yes, they make a lot of kills, but they only make their kill and not the alliance kill. I think they are overwhelmed. So they did a nice, they stacked a few bays there, but they saw that those jumps were not effective against AV. So that's why they stopped jumping. Oh, there you go. So you see, those dummies, sorry. those dummies were complaining about us and HBR and 21 for activating base. Right? They kept bitching about us the whole conquest. All you do is activating base. The thing is, 22 and Mass were the first to activate base. Okay, they are the the initiator of activation. And what do you know now? Mass and 14 are activating themselves. But as you can see, it's not working. So it's quite funny. Yeah, super. A lot of whales. A lot of whales. They only care about their kill ratio. That's the sad part about this. But in AV, I saw some big whales sending their troops. So that's why it's working for them. Or maybe they're not sending their troops, they're just active with their troops. Whatever the case is, they have active players and they all work in the same direction. I understand for some time when they wanted to get RA, Rat, for Vanguard's fighter, but now when many players got it, just playing stats, I don't get it. I don't understand your sentence, Jennifer. Yeah, so one good base, creepy Joe Biden, he jumped and he just got burned instantly. So super, what happened to Napo? I don't know. Napo was, I mean, since I'm in G27, Napo was never the most active player. It's a shame because he got the best troops and he's the second most powerful player of G27. But I think for personal or professional reason, he's rarely active. He's a little bit active during the reset. Besides that, he was never super active, but his activity kind of decreased over time and was at this lowest in this conquest. And now I think he's a little bit devastated by G27 performance that he just lost Will to Fight. Will he recover? I hope so. I mean, but it like I said, it's a shame that this player of his level is not more active and doesn't share his account either. So that would be a game changer. If he would share his account, or if he had somebody, or if he knew somebody that could play for him, that would definitely help us, because when he's in action, I mean, he can wipe out the base just like this. I mean, he got top tier troops. Oh, that skin. All right. I think 2 or 3 players only got this skin, Jennifer. The reason is when that event was happening, during that event, we were fighting, we were playing in the same cluster of AV. And AV, they have more spenders, so more players from AV got that skin. That's why. Since this event is will reward the top spender, if let's say you play in a dead server, your chance to obtain that skin for cheap is quite high. If you're the only one playing, right? If you're the only one spending, then you don't have to spend much. But if you're competing against players that spend roughly 50 grand per month, and you don't get it. And when I say 50 grand per month, I'm not far from the reality. Those whales, that's how much money they spend. If you're in shock, that's totally normal. Yeah, I know, Ivan. He doesn't. I mean, Napo is a horrible communicator. Fun fact is, you have more chance to claim a base skin on the first draw than to have Napo answering your message. If by any chance you strike a conversation with Napo, it happened that when he sent you a message, you were online and you saw the message. Then you can reply and maybe hope to have a few exchange. Besides that, yeah, it's not the first time I hear this. He never answers. I'm sure you get a lot of messages, but like I said, if he connects maybe 2 hours per day, doing your dailies, playing a little bit, answering all those messages, I mean, he just doesn't connect enough to answer all this. Well, Fubar, you don't have to stick around. If you want to leave, by all means, go for it. Thanks for your time. Thanks for being the sheriff. And I'll catch you in the next one. I'm just gonna keep the stream alive because there's some interesting action that I want to witness. Uh, so stay as long as you can. If you have to bail, and I'm gonna wish you a good night. Yep, DRM is the most powerful player in G27. Oh yeah, those bays are getting activated by mass. They know they're getting I won't say fuck, but I said it anyways. Yeah, super. You're the new sheriff, you're the deputy. Yeah, someone even comment on the aggro. Are you ready for aggro strat from mass? Yeah. Now they look silly by aggroing bases as they were making fun of us aggroing bases. Everybody aggro bases, so nobody can say anything. Oh, you did? So how does it feel to quit Warpath? Does it feel good? Are you relief of it? Were you spending? Or were you free to play? Are you playing another game? So are you just switching your addiction? Or you just quit playing altogether? Fun fact that when you're addicted to something, there you go, he's aggroing like just like a champ. There you go, right there. So it's a fact that when you're addicted to something and you stop your addiction or you quit, then you have to be addicted to another thing. I said it badly, but you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know, Jennifer. I mean, they were talking about those 10 stars unit, but then later on, Lilith said that they wouldn't release those soon. As for the naval unit, maybe they will be released with the 10 stars unit. I don't know. But now I don't know how they're gonna put or they're gonna introduce those naval units with the current maps we have. Right now, I don't see how a destroyer can um, navigate in this pond. Okay, maybe there, but it doesn't make sense. So this map for a naval unit, I don't see it how it can be optimized. So they will have to be creative, or maybe introduce new maps. Maybe naval unit will be available for certain maps, specific map, let's say conquest maps. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I know for a fact that Lilith is working on new content. They are usually a year ahead in research and development. Did I migrate to server 40? What is it a question for me, Vinho? I did not migrate to server 40. We cannot do anything right now. The alliance is still locked. So if, let's say, we don't merge with 21, or I don't go to 21, the other idea is to start on a, or to migrate on the most recent server, which would be server 40, 41, I think. No, I think 40 is the earliest server we can migrate. I think that my theory on this is, if you still enjoy the game and you still want to play the game, the future is on a recent server, not an older server. People tend to leave early, later, older servers to newer servers. That's how it goes, not the other way around. Yep. Yep. Rome will have a specific unit that you will probably unlock with a few dollars. Maybe for free at the very end of the conquest. If you want to expedite this process, of course, you will be able to spend. Surprise, surprise. You can come to S41. We will welcome you. Oh, so you're from server 41, I assume. Yeah, so if you're, let's say, a 300 million power guy or 400 million power guy, and you migrate to a early server, like, you're a freaking king. You're a whale. It's like you jump in time. You time travel. So Tiki, I didn't see this guy play much. He used to be more active back in the days. Now I think he's less. Still a very strong player. How much power you got all time?
So exciting.
555. Oh, not too bad. Oh, that's a good strike. Who did that? Yeah, GPN. Oh, super. So you're in server 20 at 35 with some OG 12 players. Or with some OG kill players and BLR players, I think. Yeah, they asked me to join them. So S41 already 300 million power. So how much power you have, Jennifer? How much all-time power you are? Just to have an idea. Hey, good morning, Patriot. Morning. Where are you located? This base is resisting, eh? Oop. He was not even active. Huh. He's gonna get a decent report when he wakes up. Originally was going to bring my S11 account to my S42, not sure. Night everyone. Good night, Fubar. Hey Fubar, thanks for being part of this stream. Fubar is one of my mod. He's doing terrific work, so shout out to Fubar. Good night, take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for everything you do for me. I really mean it. All right. Maybe some bombers would. see a lot of helicopters, not too much light tanks. Hey, okay, I see a small group of light tanks. Uh-oh, we jumped. There's no tanking unit, so I don't know how this is gonna end. Oh, plus some bombers. Okay, so we got some fighters. Oh, lead farmer is here. So it's a few AV's fighters against some 14 fighters, but I think AV got the power advantage. Ooh, that's gonna be close. Yeah, good move from Dino. He's gonna attack the artillery from behind. That is a smart move. Out there are getting bombed. Yeah, that group had no chance to survive. Only artilleries, no helicopters, no MBT. They just got deleted. Now it's lead farmer versus EV guys. Very hard to follow when there's only one color.
This load ought to keep us secure.
Jaden, so S42 had a major war and they lost some players. What happened to those players? They just quit? 3:30 in the morning. So Patriot, I suppose you are from either Europe or Asia. AV, instant karma, AV, hands down. They have more powerful players. They have more activity. Hands down. So this is AV right there. You see this big cluster? And what land is it? Oh, it's 22. So 22, they have no base. So AV, they clean 22, I suppose. Maybe did they even have bases there at the
I don't like to
beginning?
talk crap.
If so,
As
maybe
I
not a
said,
lot.
shells
Now they're
don't have
feeding
eyes.
that group from this location. So their location is not optimum. They have to cross this land right there. So feeding those groups could be a challenge depending of how much bases land there. So if 14 wants to be annoying, they will plop bases in that area just to trying to break or disrupt the reserves. S42 players migrated to S41. That is weird. Why would they migrate to a older server? Because that's where all their friends are. So as you see, now kill is bouncing back. They're stacking bases in that area. But this guy, I mean, at this point, all they bring is burnout bases, except this guy who escaped when he was getting engaged. So now he's back. I guess it was a smart move, but I've never been a fan of porting when you're under attack. So this IQ noob, how much power does it? 392 million power. So I guess that AV will try to gather a group again. They'd have to retreat as 14 is stacking bases. Eduardo no habla Spanish. Sorry. I can't understand. Oh, really? A super server at 40? So, Vin, be a good sport and reach me on Discord. If you have Discord and you know the Warpath Lounge, you can hit me on Discord. I'm there. You can contact me. I'm curious about this project. Oh, look at 14 now. There are... So Dr. X, he just relocated. to be on the border. He wants to be part of this action. Now there's a lot of artilleries in this area. AV needs to be careful. I think it's an S44. I saw a player, a whale there. I'm not sure if he's still there. Squid something. I forgot. It was a few months ago. I inquired about S44, but I was shocked that it was such a powerful player there. Okay, so S22 is tasting 14 medicine. Oh, Brazilian. All right. Welcome. Well, keep me updated about this S40 project. I'm curious. Oh, crap. Oh, man. So look at those troops gathering. And we have those two big whales. Plus barcode, which is no weak. All right, so will 14 dare to attack AV? I would be surprised. I don't think they will dare. Right now, I don't. Maybe, huh? So stick around, friends. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. I don't think they they will. So. I don't think they will be able to put a dent on this wall right there, but we'll see. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Instant Karma. Yes, it was sent. There's a French player there in Sen that contacted me and made me look at their alliance. Yeah, I was shocked about one of those, that player in Sen, a whale. I mean, he wasn't. Compared to me, he was maybe 300 million power at most. And I said, oh, okay, well, yeah, I guess he's a whale. But when all the other players were at 80 million power, then I was shocked. The difference was quite huge. Yeah, he's a whale. Yeah, but Super, I mean, they were 40 billion power. We were almost 80 billion power. So we were at least twice the size. So when we approached them not near their station, but near the lab, the battle lasts only 15 minutes. They were no match. So you kind of expect this reaction or the lack of reaction when, let's say you're a whale and there's 6 whales in front of you that play against you. So where's the motivation? Yeah, what did they say? 14 in mass with S40. Was S40 stronger than Goth in their last conquest in Moscow? I think Goth was pretty much dominating, but then again, S40 was playing on the same side. Did S40 and Goth play against each other at the end? I don't think that 14 will try to attempt to attack AV, but it looks like AV will attack 14. Yeah, they're closing in right now. Yep. 14 is backing up. Look at this guy. He's well positioned. Yep, he's on the move, so he cannot fire on the move. That was a mistake. Yeah, so AV definitely not afraid of 14. Yeah, this anti-tank gun is done. Yeah, 14 is now on a retreat. They are not interested to go toe-to-toe against AV. Is that lightning still alive? Yeah, barely. Hey, thanks Jennifer for popping in this stream. Just this base ported. I got distracted by your message. Maybe. Oh wow, 4 a.m. Well, take care and good night, Jennifer. See ya. Hopefully you can be part of this stream in the next edition. Take care. Yeah, looks like 14 is frozen. They're not reacting much, trying to defend. Okay, now we have a helicopter group. Oh, this bomber will. Wow, that was a nice strike package. Beautiful attack. Yeah, quite impressive. So I guess that Mass is not playing against AV. They're supporting 14. This base is done. Oh, he just ported. Hi. So can they burn? Ah, yeah, they can burn that. They have enough firepower to invade China at this point. Oop. Bad move. Oh, that bomber just disappeared. Yeah, I wouldn't stand there too much for too long. I mean, they why are they going back? There's no reason. Oh, he's active. Oh, okay, that is. Some master must have activated them. Surprise, surprise. Yep, base is up.
It was awesome.
For some reason, I lost an artillery. Why is that? 105. What happened? Maybe I did not train it.
I am ready.
Instant karma, maybe, we don't know. Not with the activity we had, maybe with the activity we had back in the days, probably. I mean, it's possible. I hate to make prediction. The way I see AV fighting is quite impressive, to say the least. It would be interesting, for sure. Can I jump?
I am ready.
Not active. Maybe I misspoke, or maybe I didn't see correctly, but I thought he was active. Let's go back and see what's up right here.
I am ready.
So once again, AV attacking, and now 14. The more they jump, the more their base is damaged. So when you see a lot of base popping up that are almost burnt out, it's a sign that it's the beginning of the end. Done, and this guy also will be done. It's gonna be the next one. I didn't do my Wheel of Ordnance yet. Fudge. Time flies. It's crazy. Some solid units. So glowing blue units. Does this guy have glowing? Yeah, glowing blue units. This guy as well. Yeah, there you go. So a lot of fire. EV definitely have the firepower here. Well, I mean, instant karma. AV reminds me of G27 when they first fought against T01, UN, big mass, and small mass in the first carry. The difference in power, we had the edge back then. I mean, back then we had all the whales from server 25, 27, and some more. I mean, I was not in G27 back then, but back then one alliance could withstand 4 alliances. That's how strong they were. And they had the activity back then. Now, for some reason, we don't have it. So they have one big group going on right there, and another big group, a third one. And they're not wasting time. As soon as one base gets blown up, did you see how fast this base disappeared? So as soon as they position, they initiate the siege. That's gonna be interesting. Lead farmer Espo. This guy is quite strong. So you'll see, as soon as they position, they will there you go, just like this. Boom, they don't waste any time. They don't let the enemy organize or figure out the solution. The bing, the bang. This guy is the luckiest artillery. Not anymore. Oh, no, no. I spoke too soon. This guy got left behind and he's gonna pay the price. Don't separate from your group. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. AV don't have strong fighters. Really impressed by the level of efficiency. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, 60 million power, not even all the way up. Ah. I don't miss anything. Oh, because we have a group there at the bottom. Everybody's in white. It's very hard for me to tell who's who. Try to figure it out. We have a small helicopter group trying to disrupt the howitzer, but they're gonna reinforce with the rest of those reserves right there. They're gonna they will position themselves. Now they're thinking, shall we blow up Espo first or Lead Farmer? I would take this guy first. That would be the natural thing to do. The logical thing. So Espo got 3 artilleries. Be careful. Amatari got 7. Ooh. Nope. Ghost, you lost 1 artillery. So Lead Farmer went a little bit too far away. So yeah, I would guard this base right there and then finish off Espo and follow through on Lead Farmer. So that's what I think they're gonna do. That's how I would do. That's how I would solve the puzzle. Alright, we have plenty of firepower to get rid of this guy, and got good infantry, but not fully trained.
Ready for battle.
There you go. So they start the siege. That was quick. Yep, some glowing blue artilleries right there. And Lead Farmer is at 691 million power. So we have 29 viewers right now on the stream. Not a lot. Thanks everyone for supporting the stream. I didn't expect this kind of action. I'm gonna keep the stream alive for a few more minutes. It's almost 10 p.m. Eastern time. I have a little bit of stuff to do, but I still want to see what's going on. So maybe not the best troop to initiate the siege. That will cause them a few reserves. Oh, they're burning him fast though. We heard somebody jump. 2 jumpers.
I am ready.
They could burn that place just with the helicopters. So much pause. The tiny base. Okay, as soon as this base blow up, I will end up the stream. It will be 10 p.m. Eastern time. Once again, friends, thank you for being part of the operation. I hope I answered all your questions. I will start to make a stream at least once a week, either for some events, training, as I want to build up a training program for artilleries and tank units, ground units. So if you do want to learn a few tricks how to master artillery and light tank, stay tuned. There will be content for that topic. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your support once again. I will catch you on the next time. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. See ya.